Good morning and welcome back, everyone. I had a little bit of time today, so I figured let's make some progress on our city. Let's try to get a little bit more done and get Tingis a little bit more functional than it is right now. Because as it stands, well, you know, we haven't done too much. We've just gotten our first block. We've got a little bit of our initial economy, a little bit of farming, but that's pretty much it. We're a bit lacking. So let's take a look where we stand. Starting with people, we've got available capacity of 512. So we have a lot of plebs moving in. That's good. That's what we want to see. And then our trade here, right now, let's sort by root cost. Right now, we're only trading with Carthago Nova here, New Carthage. So let's think about expanding this. Right now, we're selling a ton of clay, a ton of sand, and Emporie will be buying the same thing. So let's do it. More clay, more sand. That is the way to go. We do have a little bit of a stock here as it stands. Let's go ahead and unpause. We are enemy's distance, so sooner rather than later, we're going to have to think about defenses. But that's all right. Let's see, you guys. Good day to you. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's open up Emporie. And this should... Yeah, we actually have people waiting here. We have so much stuff. It should come in right away. There we go. So I could increase the amount of stock we have here for clay and sand, but I'm also going to want to be selling bricks soon enough, so I'll keep it as it is for now, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more... Maybe a little bit more sand here. Let's get 2 more sand pits. And I think eventually I might clear this up, and the reason is I think I'm going to want to bridge this, but we'll worry about that later. I cannot get another clay pit here, so much for that idea. But I can get one here. So let's do it. And hopefully that'll help out with our storage and things to sell. Our food situation's looking okay. But with, what is this, 8 or 9 farms here, that won't last too long as we level this up. So that's on our list of things to do as well. Right now our prosperity's still 5, so we can't get workshops yet. So that's also something to consider. That means we can't really do anything with this stuff. So that being said, let's go ahead and just do a little bit right here. I say that, and then we hit 10 prosperity, so never mind. Once again, I am a thief and a liar. And let's get some temples here. And by some, I mean I'm just gonna throw a ton of them out there. Why not? That should keep our gods happy. Let's also see if we can... Oof. I was really hoping we could do this. Well, nah. Okay. This is slightly dumb. And by slightly dumb, I mean... kind of very dumb, but... it should work out. So that'll be extra food we have here. And let's think about our defenses, because we are enemies closing now, so... we're gonna be getting invaded from here, 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 and here. So even though that's 4 spots, it really ends up just being 2. So what I want to do is I want to get... I don't want invaders to come up this way. So let's go ahead and get a couple of maybe palisades here just to block this off. So they don't path up there. I think the AI will always just find the open path and go to the nearest open path. So that'll be that. I kind of want to do the same thing here. So let's put a palisade line like right there. And I almost want to block this off and then bridge this, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. Next. I want to get a little bit of food here, and I'm just going to make this my farms to supply my supply depot. I'm going to use vegetables because I know I'm going to be asked for vegetables by Caesar eventually here. So let's grab this like that. We'll grab a granary here. Oh, I could do a warehouse here actually. But what's its name? They can't get... I don't think supply depots can get from warehouses. There's always some weirdness, and I feel like I do this a lot. And then I make the same mistake all the time. Okay, so supply post can get from there. Let's get an engineer. Let's get a prefecture. Let's allow vegetables. And then I'm going to get this out this way. Let's clear out some of this stuff here. Let's get a supply post right here. A barracks. Question mark. Let's get a couple barracks right there. Rome pays more wages. I wonder if they've done that before. 30 to 32. Okay, I'm going to leave that as it is for now. And because we have the money, let's go ahead and just get the military academy right away. And that should be fine. I'm going to want to get 2 forts here. And I think I'm going to put them... I'm going to put one right here and then one over here. For now, I think that'll be fine. Let's open this up a bit. I'm not too worried about the farmland here. That's not an issue. So let's get a javelin group here and here. For now, I think that'll be fine. We'll let it sort itself out. For plebs, we have room for 81. So let's go ahead and level these up. We'll get this here. And we'll get our school. Let's get a couple more statues here to help with the desirability. Could get more stuff here as well if we wanted to. I'll leave it as it is, because the upgrade to small casas, it's 52 occupants for small hovels. Small casas go up to 68. So it's a pretty big increase. It's pretty thick. With 2 barracks here, your forts are going to fill up nicely. Some people ask about that because I think the default setting is you can only have 1 barracks, but you should always turn that off so you can have multiple. And on some, like the heavy military maps, even 3 barracks is nice because you need to be able to replenish your losses very quickly. That is, that's quite important. We had a quest here for bog iron. Not really a quest, but... So 1 cartload of iron will be gained per month for the first 10 clay pits or sand pits. You can obtain a max of 2 iron per month if you have 10 of each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that up here. Let's do warehouse. Right there. Get this. And let's allow iron. Let's go up to 16. And we'll get weapons here, and then we'll set up an armory. And this will be like our legionary trainer here. I do want to get legionaries. We're going to be asked to protect other cities a lot, and legionaries are just worth their weight in gold for that. It's very nice. So 10 clay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we can get 2 a month. We're already going to be able to get 2 a month. And there it is. Okay, cool. We're already seeing it happen. Well, let's go ahead and grab an armory. Stick that sucker right there. And then let's get some weapons going. Now, with only 2 a month coming in, we're not going to be able to get that much working here. But let's turn on the armory here. And I kind of want to get these bridges online, because we can do this with low bridges. So let's do it. Let's get 2 low bridges. Okay, 1 there and 1 here. I think that's fine. That'll make it quicker for these guys to move over, which is nice. We can send that request for sand right away. We could start getting some bricks now, by the way. If we look at our trading, we can sell 75 bricks total here to our 2 trade partners, just what we have now. Bricks are worth 88, which is quite a bit more than the clay or especially the sand is. Oh wait, that wasn't sand, that was vegetables. Sand is 26. Okay, so even better. So that's probably going to be the next thing on our list of things to do here. Let's go ahead and grab our barber here and our doctor here. Let's grab a couple of fountains. Like so. Ooh, aw, okay. It would be nice if this would work out, but it is what it is. We'll mess with that in a bit. We might be able... Nah, that's fine. Okay. So we can now start populating this area. I think this is messed up. Yeah, that's 7. Oh. Did I not get a prefecture here? I swear I did. Apparently I did not. Come on, get in there. Don't burn this. I knew it. He didn't go for the corner ones. Look, he left that one going. It's going to burn this down, isn't it? You hate to see it. Oh well, whatever. Just let it burn. Let it burn. These things might burn down now, because this is going to take a while. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to set weapons here. Let's make sure we do that. And let's rebuild. Okay. We can grab the supply post, vegetables. I could have just right-clicked and rebuilt it. I forgot. I even forgot about doing that. I'm out of control today. Okay. That should get that set up once more. And do I want to dive into making this new block? We've got room for 62 more, and I've got 133 unemployed plebs. Okay. I don't want to get into doing bricks right now, but I also want to get into getting this caravanserai. Caravanserai would be nice. Now the caravanserai does take stone and timber, both of which I'd have to import. Timber comes from New Carthage, so that's fine. We can already get that. Stone, though, stone comes from Lixus. And stone do be costing a lot of money. $340. That is no small amount of money. So let's hold off on that. Let's get our bricks going first. You know what I kind of want to do? Do I want to do this? I'm going to say yes. And the reason I want to do this is because I can still get maybe like a road right here and build stuff over here as well, maybe. Maybe I can do like 2 bricks. I would still need this like that. But that should work. Let's add bricks here. Okay. Yep, they're coming down. So that's a good start. We can get 2 more here. But this is where it's going to get a little bit weird with our thingamabobs. And by thingamabobs, I mean these guys, the engineers and the prefectures. So let's get 1 more brickwork here. And let's bring this down maybe this way. I do want to get a different warehouse eventually, but maybe it's fine for now. Although we don't really, well, we should connect this. Okay. This is going to be a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and roadblock here. Let's get an NG here. A prefecture can sit... Okay, this is a 3-banger, so let's do that. Let's get another couple of clay pits here. I think it'll be fine. And to be honest, 10 sand, that's a lot of sand producing there, so we might be okay on that. Okay, let's just do this for now. It's not going to be like a ridiculous amount of bricks, but it's going to be a start. And we can start selling it. Let's go to our trade advisor here. Let's go to bricks. Turn that on, and that should help out our economy quite a bit. So, despite having only 2 trade routes open, that's going to be a big help. We are starting to get weapons. So let's go ahead and build 2 forts here for legionaries. One here. One there. 3 and 3. Could definitely get another weapons workshop right here, so let's do it. Okay, good. We have our first legionaries coming out. Lovely. So with a legionary and a javelin on each side, I think the first few invasions should be no problem whatsoever. Should be just fine. And then let's go ahead and I want to start populating this now. Kind of upset how I've done this. I'm not very upset. I'm mildly perturbed that I miscalculated, but it's fine. It doesn't Doesn't actually matter. We can just do something like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Do something like that. And that should be fine. We'll make it prettier as well. For food, let's go ahead and also connect it here. Like so. Roadblock that sucker up. And we might want to start actually having proper deliveries here once we start getting this. So let's do that. Let's get a cart depot. So we're going, is this 2 to 1, 2 to 3? Okay. Let's go ahead and get the market here. And let's just get our first couple houses. We don't need a lot, because we're still growing. Well, we could start getting more. I'll put it that way. We are starting to get some bricks here, which is good. You know, I think we might want to pull the trigger on getting at least our stone in here. Marble is a luxury we probably can't afford, but stone is something we should get. I really want that caravanserai. In this YouTube series, we haven't been using caravanserais really that much. And you really, a lot of the time you don't need them, but on some maps it's so decisive. Depending on what you're exporting and how much, it can just absolutely turn the tide. We'll see it on this map, and we'll actually see it on the next map too. In Valencia, it's just very important. So usually I dock up here. You can fit one here and one there, which is nice. I think there's other dock spots, like you can go here instead, which is technically closer. But I'm probably going to use this for something else. So let's dock here. I'm going to get our first dock on this side. And let's get our NG and prefecture. And let's get our warehouse. That's pretty close, isn't it? Let's do that. And this is going to be for boats. Stone, let's get to 8. And then the first one we're going to open up is Lixus. We can sell weapons to Lixus, but we can also sell pottery and furniture. Now, furniture is pretty useful because we can sell plenty to Corrales as well once we open that up. Let's look at the prices. Pottery is 100, furniture is 105, so there's really not much of a difference at all here. We can do whatever we want. Pottery might be the better thing to get because you gotta remember, with the furniture, you have to import the timber, so that's a big cost, which means that's a huge chunk of money that's actually taken out of your profits for the furniture here. That makes this really not that desirable for us. The pottery, though, is much more desirable, since we're already getting a lot of clay here. So that, I think, will be a good thing to turn on. So let's have stone, pottery, we'll just do 8. And for the pottery we're getting here, we're going to want to set up kind of a pottery making area. Landslides, that's bad news. There's water over here. We could actually set up kind of a pottery area here if we wanted to, which is kind of funny. We could also set it up on this island. We could have like a pottery making area here and just ship it up. The reason I'm thinking about this now, you might be asking like, well, why not just put it here? It's you know, it's right next door. There's going to be so much we're needing to make on this map that space is actually going to become kind of a premium for this area in particular. Because we're going to have to make, import olives, make oil, import vines, make wine. It's going to be a lot. So if we can start by having stuff just kind of out of the way, That's not a bad deal. Especially since this, as long as we keep just one width of tile open so there can be movement between these two areas, I think that's more than enough. We'll see, let's put you guys on square formation. Unemployment is only at 17 with room for 118, so let's go ahead and add some more houses. That wasn't right. Let's get a medium statue, a couple of medium statues here. Four more houses, that should be plenty of dudes coming in. And the slowdown with our legionaries right now is actually coming from our lack of weapons. We're really not getting a lot of weapons. So let's get one more weapons workshop here to speed this along, so our legionary replenishment is nice and quick. Alright. So we're looking okay here. We have our first brick production. We're not selling anything because of the landslides. Do we want to open this up, or do I want to get my pottery first? We should probably get the pottery first, to be honest. I never do it here. I actually probably should have done this on previous playthroughs, but I feel like I never really make use of this area. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get... Let's see, how can we... One... Actually... Won't be able to get to that with a road, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be a lot of pottery we're getting with these. And then let's get maybe a road like this. Let's get something like this. I'm just marking this so I don't block it off. Let's get our warehouse here. Let's set pottery. And then let's do maybe here, 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 and then we can set more this way. Bit too tight. Could move these back and then have room. We wouldn't really have room, it's fine. Okay. We can also snake around this way and get some more down here. Let's, real quick, let's roadblock here. Get our first NG there. Second one can be right here. And then for our prefectures, one there, one there. Okay. Let's get you. And let's get you there. And then we can build more along this way. Let's just do this for now. And we're also going to need a cart depot. Let's unpause. Our employment's going to go a little bit wonky for a bit here. So we're going to be taking from 7 to 6. There we go. And that'll get our trade looking pretty good. We can we don't have to open that yet because we have nothing to sell them yet. But yeah, I think that'll be fine. Ooh. Ooh. Let's clear this area a bit here. Get you guys to move in. Get you guys over here. I don't think we'll need you at all, but... Please stop shooting at the sheep. Oh, Mars killed him. Thanks, Mars. Alright. Very cool. So, let's go ahead and save. And a little bit of a shorter episode today, but it's already time for me to go, so I'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try to get the next one out as soon as possible. If you liked it, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.